everyone. So last session, we started with cleaning up after the fight. We had just won this big boat battle. We were very proud. We had a new ship to explore. Anna really went around. She got a bunch of gold. She got a new sword. A bunch of people got things. We kept 2 or 3 people alive. After we looted, we brought that ship back to shore along with the captors that we had. It was 2 people. And first of all, the guys at the lighthouse is complete dumbasses, right? Playing cards and all that shit. And we bring them back, and we're like, hello, one of them decides to be nice, and we're going to keep her in the group for a little bit of time for now. Other one, and we're like, let's torture the fuck out of this person. She went all out. She did some waterboarding, some punching. We knocked him out, broke his nose. Every once in a while, Fathom came in, like healed him up, and he could still talk. But we got some good information from him. After that, we set
what was that information? Do you remember?
I do, because I wrote it down. Something about in the south, Kaviti, like
the South Fort has a garrison.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of weapons there. Along with that, there's a resistance in Pharaohs. There's weapons in the South Fort, and we really start thinking like after we go to Felrendel, we need to figure out what's happening in Pharaohs. Get that all stored away. That was really good. We also learned about the schedule of the taxpayers' money. So after we came back to Targos, we kind of fucked around over there. We got our ship rebuilt, and I believe we stopped right when we're about to sail to Felrendel, where Ella's dad is.
That is correct.
I believe you just landed in Felrendel. Is that not correct?
Oh yes, we did land there.
Okay.
We ended like seeing the white cliffs of Felrendel.
That's
from
right.
Boat.
Yeah, they were very scenic, I was told.
Yep. And so we will open. Does anybody have the time?
It's noon.
Okay. We will open to a somewhat drizzly, cool day in Felrendel. So you have just arrived alongside the only dock that you see. There's a dock and a small shack next to it, and then you can kind of see a muddy path that winds its way up to the top of these cliffs.
If I know how to get there, I'm going to offer to lead the group.
Yeah,
after we park the boat. You
should definitely remember how to get there. There's really no way to get lost in Felrendel, you would know, but yeah, you definitely remember your hometown.
Guys, it's this way. You all want to follow me? I'm guessing we should leave some people on the boat as well. Pero and our other captive / person in the group.
Defina will stay, and Shazana doesn't seem too keen on joining you either, so she will also stay. All right.
And I'm going to lead us up to kind of the edges of the city, if possible.
Yeah, so you would know as you walk along this muddy path covered in sheep prints, you would know. And so this is you're getting just covered in mud as you're walking down this path. You end up at the top of the white cliffs, and you see in front of you just kind of this picturesque green hills extending in front of you as far as you can see. Occasional smatterings of trees around where maybe some people have planted them intentionally. And so about a quarter mile down this path from the dock, you see the muddy path widens and becomes kind of a muddy circle, and around which you see a few buildings and a large tent. You would know that this is the town square. You also know that outside of, so there's a town square where the mayor's house, the kind of trading tent would be, and then the tavern, along with a small temple to Saloon. And outside of this, everybody lives on farms, a good distance away from each other and outside of town a little bit. So town itself is really just 4 buildings.
Okay. Well, guys, welcome home. I do have something I want to do here. I want to see if my father is still here / alive. Do you want to go see what we can do to help the sheep before we see him, or before I go see him?
Okay.
Do you want to go deal with your dad first? Like either, or, like talk to him or, I don't know. Like, how are you feeling about this? I know you're really nervous, but like, come on.
Personally, I don't want to talk to him, but I do feel like I should figure out if he's still alive, because at this point, I'm really feeling it's 50-50.
Well, you said there was only like 4 buildings in the town, right?
Yeah. So this like town square has 4 buildings, but then Anna would know that there are a number of little homesteads kind of that are spread out from this. I mean, you can kind of see little paths that lead to everybody's farms. They're just a little bit outside of this main square.
Okay. I'm gonna point at the nearest house. Is that where your dad lives?
I'm gonna guess no on that one.
How about that one?
Maybe. You know what? Let's go fucking do it. I don't want to be here, longer than we have to.
So are we finding your dad or saving the sheep?
Well, we can do both. But we can just go find my dad, talk to him for like 5 minutes, be like, hey, breathing,
Ooh.
and then head on off, Maybe he's the one hurting the sheep.
Oh, that'd be really weird. Maybe if we come across someone we can figure out what's happening to the sheep from them.
Okay. I feel like if they already know, why are we here?
Maybe they can't deal with it. And you're big and strong, so you could probably deal with it.
Oh yeah, I am.
Us will nod enthusiastically.
Anna's gonna like smile really big and be like, yeah, fuck yeah, I am. Yeah. And she's gonna set off to wherever she thinks her dad is.
All right. Yeah, so he would still live in your childhood home, presumably.
Okay.
So I is that what your assumption would be, at least?
Yes, that's where I would go. Otherwise, I'd go to the place where you buy alcohol.
All right.
One of those two.
There is the tavern in the square currently. But if
You know
like,
what? Let's go to the tavern first. Anyone else hungry? Maybe. Last time I checked, they served food.
I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull out a little ball of seaweed. I still have this.
No, I could definitely eat.
Okay. I'm gonna take a little piece and munch on it as we walk.
Then I'll head to the tavern.
all right. Yeah, you walk across kind of this muddy field to a small wooden shack with an image of a sheep's head on a kind of one of the swinging wooden panels that has the name of the taverns on them, and it says Sheep's Head Bar. And at its entrance are just kind of those like swinging saloon doors.
I'm gonna shove my way, but very gingerly, in the saloon doors.
Yeah, they make a loud creaking noise as you swing them open.
I did it gingerly.
you gently swing them open, and they make an even louder creaking noise.
That's fair. That's fair.
And
Yeah, do your door
inside,
noise. He had a really good door noise one time.
It was so good. Like it freaked everyone out.
Never gonna happen again.
Do it again.
I don't want to.
Try it again.
No, thank you. Continue.
Inside the sheep's head bar, you see in one corner a stuffed sheep with a with a wool hat on top of its head.
On brand.
Its tongue is sticking out as well. There are 4 tables, each of them kind of small round tables with barrels as seats, and a short bar with about 4 seats at it as well. And you see one high elf woman sitting in the corner eating some food. But other than that, her and then an older sea elf man behind the bar. And besides them, you don't see anybody else.
Well, I don't think anyone here is my dad. But whoever wants food, you can get it. And I'm gonna go to the bar and order a shot.
I'm gonna stick close to Inna.
Okay. What are the rest of you up to?
You might have to pull Dazeth away from his staring contest with the stuffed sheep. But then he will go get some food once he is.
Dazeth, you're not gonna win.
Okay.
He's not alive. That's a dead sheep.
Oh my god, do you think I can make him talk?
Chill.
How will we know?
Bad idea.
Yeah, as you kind of get over to the bar, behind the bar is this like very elderly sea elf, right? Whose skin has turned like very gray and kind of scaly, more so even than the normal sea elf. And you are like, yes, man, help me. And then he kind of like looks at Inna and just like stares at her for a long time and goes, yes, can I help you?
Do I recognize him?
Yeah, definitely. This guy's been the bartender since before you were born.
Okay. What's his name?
It's Morlar. Here, I'll put it in the chat.
Morlar?
Yeah. Put it in the chat.
That's unfortunate.
Morlar.
Cool name though. I kind of like it. Morlar. You see my dad around? Is he alive?
Is your dad?
Old man, very drunk. Out of character. Kara gave him a name. Devos did. Oh, I did call him that. Devos.
Devos, yes, I do remember Devos having a son or daughter, but he like stares at you for long times. Devos. Yes, I suppose he's still where he was yesterday.
Is he behind the bar or something?
He's of sorts.
Is he dead?
No. He's just in holding for the next couple nights because of his incidents.
Oh my god, what did he do?
What can one ever really do besides, pissing on other people's corn and such?
It's just, I'm gonna turn to Fathom and everyone. See, when I was around, instead of like the townspeople taking care of him, I just took care of him, with little 1-2. But I'm guessing the townspeople are kind of taking care of him now.
He keeps to himself, comes here and drinks, and then no longer keeps to himself as he starts talking to everyone. But I believe what happened is he got into a competition with himself over who could pee farther, him or an ear of corn, and I believe he won.
Yeah. That sounds like him. Giant piece of shit. Can I have a shot? He's At the holding cell in city.
Yes, just City Hall, where we keep the ruffians and such. Welcome to Filrindel, by the way. First time?
Fucking grew up here.
I'll get you a shot. You kind of see him like wander off, and you kind of see him get lost multiple times in the process of pouring you a shot.
Fucking Orlar, you know. He's older than anyone here. He's honestly the man who supplies my dad with most of the alcohol.
Then he kind of wanders back over after a while and like puts down a shot glass, and he goes, "Yes, liquor." Reaches down, pulls it up, and then he like stops as he uncorking and sees Mako from across the bar, and just kind of stares at Mako.
I'm gonna take the bottle from his hand, hug 2 glugs, and toss him 5 copper.
Oh yeah, give me a quick Constitution save for that.
For 2 little
Chugging
shots.
straight liquor, 2 chugs of liquor.
Oh my god, 22.
You're good.
22.
Yeah,
I'm never
I
drunk.
figured.
With this, Morlar leans across the bar, slipping a little bit, and then goes, "Tell me, young lady, what's your name?" Mako, specifically.
How much older is he than me?
He's significantly younger than Mako.
Oh.
Not that you could tell though.
The name's Mako.
Like the shark.
Yeah, kind of like the shark.
Back in my days, they called me the shark.
I'm gonna laugh.
Do you know why they called me the shark?
Why do they call you the shark?
Because I would eat just about anything.
In a sexual way or like in a food?
He looks at you and then does like
50-50 after a while.
Morlar, you said your name was?
Aye.
Are you familiar with someone named Narina?
Narina. I knew a Narina once. She. Narina. Yes, the mayor, of course.
Do you know where we might be able to find her?
Well, her house is just outside, and City Hall is also just outside, really.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate your time.
Stop back in if you would. We don't have rooms, but I do.
Okay.
Hey, man.
Appreciate your time. And then Mako's going to walk away, like facing him, just like.
As you step out the doors, they make a.
Okay.
Exactly.
Love the effort.
To
Yeah,
City Hall,
it's
guys,
effort.
it seems like everything is fucking there.
So he wasn't your dad.
That guy? No.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, that's really good because I was gonna say something really mean, but I didn't know how to say it. Like if it was your dad, he really needs some moisturizer or something.
Yeah, so the problem is the amount of alcohol he drinks, not good for CLs, you know.
No.
Is it good for anyone?
It's good for me at noon. The edge off.
In his part sea elf, right?
Full CL.
Full sea elf? Okay.
No, you part.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm full CL.
I believe you.
I think all of you are part.
I need to go back to Enna's backstory.
I got it. I just had it open. I think you're half drow, actually.
Oh my god, are we the same?
Is it a Spider-Man meme?
Oh.
That's what we'll add, that it's good that that was not Ina's dad because it would be weird if Mako became her.
I'm sorry, you know your character. You were correct. You were entirely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I 100% thought also. So
I think Dazeth is right. It would be really funny if Mako became your mom.
I'm
All
okay
right.
without Mako being my mom. She already tells me what to do.
She's really good at it in her defense.
I don't like it though.
Just don't want y'all to die. Oh well.
Oh my god, mom!
All right, you guys step outside, or was there any other business with Morlar in the bar?
I know I have none.
You will probably have to pull Dazeth away from the stuffed sheep again, but other than that, we're good.
I'm gonna grab Dazeth by like the back of his coat and just drag him out. I'm still in
He will
staring
accept
contest. Yeah.
He's not upset about losing the staring contest,
No.
or does he think he won? Actually,
He was sweating it out, and he's actually kind of happy to get out on a technicality.
just doing separate.
Love that for him.
Yeah, you step outside. You see kind of across the square is this large tent that people are moving into and out of. And Mako, can you give me a history check? You see a number of people walking into and out of this large tent. To your left, you see what looks like a small little chapel type thing. And to your right, you see kind of a large house. It just looks like a big house. It's not nice, but it's bigger than the other buildings. It's just kind of this same old, like worn wood, kind of this grayish wood with a stone foundation. And looks like it's undergone many years of wear and tear from sea wind. Anna, you would know that that's the mayor's house to your right. Or the
Okay.
mayor's house / town hall.
I was gonna say, I'm going to go forward into the town hall, motion for everyone to follow me. I'm gonna specifically make sure that Dazeth is like not the last one in. I do feel like he's gonna be lost.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Dazeth is just acting as the largest duckling you've ever seen.
I'm gonna be like, Fathom, Dazeth, Fathom, hold hands.
Hi, friend. I'm gonna like wrap my arms around Dazeth's arm. Let's go.
I'm picturing Fathom like being carried along his arm. He's like up, like wrapped around him completely, and Dazeth is just like carrying him on one arm.
Love it.
All right, you walk inside the town hall, and I'm putting that in quotations because you walk inside and you're in somebody's living room. There's just kind of a mess. There's old plates sitting around, some kind of lit candles all over the place, and you see other outside of this room, you see like a hallway kind of back to the right of it with some more lights that way. And then there's an upstairs and a downstairs to your left, you can see. But you don't see anybody immediately upon entering.
Do I know where the holding cell is?
You would know it's downstairs, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say probably been there before. I'm gonna turn everyone. So I'm gonna head the way downstairs. My dad's down there. You guys are welcome to come, I guess.
As you're talking, you're gonna see like around the corner a half drow, half high elf woman is gonna kind of peek. She say, yes, hello.
Hi. We're here about the sheep problem, and also my dad is here.
Oh, the sheep. Is it? She's gonna kind of squint and adjust her glass. She's a little bit older. She's probably comparable age to Mako. She's gonna kind of squint and adjust her glasses. Is that Anna?
Oi.
Do I know her?
Yeah. She would have been She was not the mayor when you were a child, but she was a prominent member of the community.
I'm gonna go up and give her a hug.
Yeah, and you know this is Narina Fogvale.
Marina, it is Anna. I miss you.
Yes.
You're one few nice people that I like. I appreciate that about you.
Yes, you said you're here to solve our sheep problem?
I am. It's the whole thing. I'm like a part of a group now that does things. I was in the end. I've done a lot of good. I've done some bad things. But the sheep
Lots of
problem-
bad. What?
You can't. She's like my grandma. Don't tell her that. Like, don't listen to him. He's a liar. I've only done good things. A few bad things, but not very bad. Like, only mildly. Good. Just like you
She's
said.
just kind of looking between the two of you, very somewhat confused. But
Got him
she's
shaking his head.
But also, my dad's downstairs, I was told.
Yes, he is. Ah, he'll be so happy to see you.
Will he?
I don't know.
Like, he was never that happy to see me in general, and is he sober or drunk right now?
Well, we were a little worried that sobriety might kill him, so
I really
we
think
have
it
been
would.
making sure to give him a steady stream.
Okay, good. Because remember that one time he tried to go sober and he almost died. That was the whole thing.
Yes.
But
I don't
alcohol
remember him ever
drink?
attempting it, but I believe you that it occurred.
I think we should go see him, and then we'll deal with your sheep problem, right?
Well, we might be able to kill two birds with one stone here. Why don't you why don't you go down and see for yourself? The guard will assist you, and I will stay up here and work on some things. After you've talked to your dad, why don't you come back up and give me a shout, and we can discuss for future steps.
I'm gonna turn to Laurel and be
Close.
like, I was close, right?
I was close.
Be like, two birds with one stone.
Birds with one stone.
Okay. I've killed two people with one swing before, but never two birds with one stone. I'm gonna head downstairs.
Yeah, you walk down and you get to just kind of this very rudimentary basement. It's got a dirt floor, cobbled walls, and one half of the room is basically it's a little chair that you see a dark elf man sleeping in. He's dressed in not really armor, but he has a sword at his side. He's kind of wearing it looks like he tried to make armor out of sheepskin. And so it's kind of this fluffy, it looks like leather armor with fur on it, basically. And so he's sitting in this chair, kind of sleeping with the sword at his side, and you see bars that lead to a room, and you can kind of see through the bars, and you see your dad sleeping, curled around a chair that's in this room, and on top of the chair is a small barrel with a spout on it.
My gosh.
Yeah, that seems about right. I'm gonna ignore the guard completely. Walk up to the bars and ring my sword on the bars.
I was sleeping.
Dad.
No.
Dad.
I'm gonna crawl back up and go back to sleep.
No.
Is there a rock on the ground?
No, there's not.
Okay.
Azith will be holding his sword by the blade again and just point at the end. And then point at the dad.
No.
And point back at the handle.
So as you're looking in here, you actually notice a kind of partition in the room that he's in. and there's this wooden kind of structure with a lot of holes in it. It looks very, very quickly and simply made, but it's a wooden structure that seems to be separating your dad from something on the other side of it.
Can Fathom go look?
You'd have to step inside the cell to see.
Oh.
You can't really. So the layout would be. I'm just gonna draw it on the map real quick. You got the basement. Half of the basement is this cell. Half of it is where you guys are. You guys are here. I'm up above Bill Rindell. You guys.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
are where these circles are. Inna's dad is this X, through which you guys can see. You can see through this door, and there's a wooden structure here. I don't know if you guys can see anything that I'm showing you right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's like this wooden structure right here. Inna's dad is the X. The door is this box. You guys are these circles that look like balls. There you go.
I had to get ahead of it.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Dad, wake the fuck up. It's Anna.
Inna. Oh. Hi, girl. How are you?
Don't call me girl.
Mm.
What the fuck did you do this time?
I got into a. Fuck. Why'd you wake? How? It's early. Why did you wake me up?
I haven't seen you in like 4 fucking years, and you're upset that I woke you up at noon.
Yes. Okay. What did you ask?
Honestly, I wanted to check and see if you're alive. Very much clear that you are alive. Glad to see you're still an asshole and a drunk. Sorry I bothered you, you know?
Cheers. Nice seeing you. And he's gonna lift up a mug to you and kind of take a swig. Hey, look. Why? Yeah, excuse me. Why are you in Philrindel?
Remember I went off to join the end back in the day with your
following the
army
family
friend?
trade. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for that.
Yeah. Yeah, sure you are. Thanks. You have a sheep problem here.
I don't have any sheep. I don't have a problem.
Yeah, you don't have any sheep because you sold them all for alcohol.
I'm a hard-working man.
Years.
What are you doing in Philrindel?
We're trying
the sheep problem.
the sheep problem. Yeah. Do you know about it? You and your little drunk ass going out there to fuck with some sheep every night?
Not the. No.
Yeah. Because it kind of sounds like something you would do. You love to beat up on things that, you know, are weaker than you.
No, look, hey, hang on 1 second. Let me just collect my thoughts. And he's gonna pour out of his little keg into his mug.
Wow.
Take a deep gulp, and it's gonna look like he kind of awakens a little bit.
Yeah. As alcohol does.
You need to talk to this guy. And he's gonna kind of point toward the wooden structure.
Who's in there?
That's the fucker that killed his neighbor.
Who?
You're in the end and they didn't tell you any of this shit?
No, they never told us anything.
I don't know. I don't know the guy's name. He killed his neighbor though. He killed his neighbor, so he's in the holding cell.
What does he have to do with sheep though?
I don't know. weird shit's happening. There's part of weird shit. You
Can I?
gotta you can come in here. It's unlocked. You can
Okay.
come in here and talk to him.
It's unlocked.
Yeah, go ahead and if you want to try to open it, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and open it.
It is indeed unlocked.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna pick him up. Devos, my dad. I'm guessing he's still kind of on the ground. I'm gonna pick him up, probably lift him a little too much, set him back down, and then smell how terrible he smells, and push him away.
That's my girl.
Yeah. Yeah. That's your girl. Again, don't fucking call me that. But
You want a drink?
no.
And so at this point, he'll just kind of go sit down next to his barrel and continue drinking. And you can, if you walked into this room, I guess. You can
Yeah,
pick him up.
because I want to see what's in the little holding cell.
Yeah, so you can kind of see this structure seems to have been built, not with the intent to like let anything out of it. Like it doesn't. It's not built to open or close. It's just a wooden structure that's like anchored to the walls, and it's just a bunch of crossed like beams, wooden beams, and various like plywood type things, like flat plates of wood, kind of all barricaded up. But you can see between some of these beams, you see a man kind of shivering with his hands over his head, in the corner, an elven man, kind of shivering with his hands over his head in the corner, facing away from you.
Fathom, you want to talk to this guy? I feel like he's not going to respond well to me.
I mean, I can try. I'm gonna go up to the. Is it separated by like bars or?
It's like wooden, like 2x4s essentially. What would have been 2x4s that have been just like nailed together in like kind of this like haphazard pattern. So it's not really bars, but you can see through between like a few of the pieces of wood. There's maybe holes that are like like a foot, like a square foot in size or so that you could like peer through. So.
Okay. I'm gonna crouch down and look through one of the ones like that's closest to eye level with him, and I'm gonna tap on the wood, just repeatedly.
Yeah, his head will like lift out of his hands and just like, and then he like crawls on all fours over to you and just kind of sticks his face toward the hole.
Hi.
How do you do?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I've been better. Been worse.
Why are you in here?
Damn, worse.
Well, I suppose I went to sleep and woke up somewhere else.
I get that. That happens sometimes. But like, usually people are in these kinds of places for reasons. Do you know your reason, or did you just wake up here?
Oh, well, went to sleep here, woke up here.
What about before that?
Before what?
Before you went to sleep here?
I woke up here.
And before that?
Went to sleep here.
And before that?
Woke up here.
And what about before that?
I remember falling asleep in a bed at some point.
Ooh, that's a good start. But you don't know why you're like in this spot, right?
I do.
Oh, what is it?
She told me to.
Who told you to? And did you tell him?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, okay, you're fine. Mako.
No, it also wasn't me. Who told you to do this?
To do what?
Whatever made you fall asleep here and wake up here.
Well, she did.
Who's
Who's
she?
she?
He's like leans in really close and kind of sticks his like face out and go. The mother of the sheep, obviously. She did.
Oh my god.
Also, he's crazy.
Oh my god. The mother of the sheep?
Look, did you kill somebody?
How can anybody kill anybody when the goblets are merely tables on which we eat our drinks?
Oh my god. Honestly, you're so right.
No, what the
A quick
No, like, I
aside. A quick aside, Laurel, you feel Inna's dad trying to pickpocket you.
I turn. What are you doing?
You're an attractive young man. I was just and he's gonna start squeezing your butt cheeks.
Dad, what the fuck? These are my friends. You're
I'm
embarrassing me.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
Sorry. Continue. He's gonna kind of lean back into the wall.
Sometimes if you make him really mad, he starts glowing.
Oh my gosh. Well, I forgot what I was gonna say. Thank you.
How long have you known the mother of the sheep?
He kind of like pauses and looks around. Nightly.
What?
Nightly.
Oh my god, he's Scottish.
Lightly?
I think he's a werewolf.
Yara?
The mother of the sheep. Is she big?
I don't know. How big
Oh, so
can one really be when you think about the size of a grain of rice?
Fathom's gonna look back at Dazeth. Very big.
Are you killing sheep?
No?
What are you doing with sheep?
He looks at his hands and he goes, wasn't me.
Uh-huh.
How do you see the mother of the sheep?
I don't see her.
What,
She's
she sees
me.
you? Of course. Of course.
Oh, she'll see each of you tonight.
Oh my god, new friend.
Is she like a person?
What's a person?
Is there any way we can greet her so that she knows that we are friends?
Well,
Hmm.
I mean, I greeted her as a friend and now I'm in my box.
How did you greet her?
With a knife.
All right. Hey, it's time to go.
Does
And
he
he
have
reaches
any?
his hand out and touches Fathom's face.
Yeah, it's time to Fathom. Let's go.
Does he have any like visible cut marks on him?
No.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna pat his hand. Okay, bye, friend. We gotta go. We're gonna go say hi to the mother for you.
What's she look like though?
He doesn't
I don't
know.
know.
He hasn't seen her.
Oh, this
Is there
doesn't make
anything
sense.
that you want us to tell her when we meet her tonight?
Come here. Come here. One of you. Come here.
Fathom leans in closer,
How close do you lean in?
like face like almost like touching his.
Yes. He
Kiss,
reaches
kiss.
out and takes a bite out of your cheek.
Like he just bites it or like flesh.
Like
No, he
sexually?
takes a bite out of your cheek.
Roll damage for that. See how much of a cheek bite this guy just did.
Curiosity
Sorry?
Roll a d6.
kills the fucking cat.
Since when does a bite do d6?
A bite out of your
5. God
teeth?
damn it.
5,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Let's
Yeah,
do
he
D8
gets
to
a
Aaron.
nasty chunk out of your cheek, just rips it right off with his teeth, and then leans back and spits it out and goes, that didn't taste very good.
What the fuck?
And
Kill him.
and
He's
Yeah.
done.
I don't need his head.
Boxes
don't
keep
need
me
his
in, boxes keep you out. And then he comes back to the far back end of the box and just lays down on the pile of just kind of like straw.
Daz will use lay on hands to heal Fathom.
Thank you, Daz.
I said it was time to go.
I think he's still asleep.
Nobody wants to listen though. I said it was time to go.
I'm gonna wait till everyone kind of walks away, and I'm gonna go over to my dad. Once everyone else is gone.
I'll leave.
So are you okay?
Never better. I get free booze, no place to sleep. I'm gonna kind of motion at the dirt, and wonderful company. And he's gonna point. Vlad's been a wonder to.
It's all good. Hey.
Is it still because of mom?
Was it ever?
She would be really disappointed to see you this way. She'd be disappointed as fucking me too, for whatever the fuck I'm doing in life. I was just happy enough to get away from you. And
Well,
it's been years and you're still just the same as you ever were. Sitting here drunk in a cell, unable to do anything.
and as you're talking, he pours from seemingly he pulls out of nowhere another cup and he hands it to you. Or he's gonna hand it and motion it towards you, and he's gonna say, "Cheers to that."
I'm gonna drink it. And I'm gonna sit down next to him.
Okay.
Who takes care of you now? Do they just lock you up when they can't handle you?
Yeah, they lock me up when I piss on somebody's corn.
You're a shitty person.
Hey, that's that's hurtful.
It was hurtful being your daughter too.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna chug the drink. And I'm going to leave the rest of the flagon of whiskey that I have with him. Here's a gift. I honestly hope I don't see you again.
I tried.
You didn't though, and I'm gonna leave.
All right. The rest of
I'm
you
gonna
behind you.
Though.
I'm gonna kick over the flagon and then run over after after she leaves.
You were still there? You little
Yeah.
sneaker bug.
No, therapist will call you an enabler.
All right. And you can head ups. You can head upstairs, and you see Narina sitting at the kind of her couch type thing, whatever the medieval equivalent would be, like a wooden bench with some wool on it, and she's leaned over a pile of papers, kind of like scratching her head and fiddling her glasses when you come up. So you met our dear citizen Vlad.
A warning would have been nice.
I felt no preconceived notions would be the best way for you to conduct your investigation. And now I will I'll fill in any gaps that you may have in your understanding.
Did he eat that person too, or did he just kill him?
It's hard to tell.
Huh?
It was a very nasty sight. But it was his neighbor.
So, do you think he did the sheep, or has it still been happening afterwards?
Well, the sheep have not ceased from disappearing, so I don't think that he played a role, but if he's been saying something about the mother sheep, and so we do think that the two are related.
Have you heard of the mother sheep?
I have no idea what that is. That makes no sense. We have folk tales of giants and trolls and such that have come through Fillerindel in the past, but and we've dealt with actual giants and trolls from eating our sheep, but the mystery behind this and the stealthiness of whatever this is no giant or troll.
What measures have you taken to protect the sheep?
We have very little we can do, but we have farmers that attempt to stay up at night with their sheep.
Still disappear.
And generally, the farmers that fall asleep or the ranchers that fall asleep or fail to protect their flock, or they lose a sheep, they're the ones that are victims. And so, whatever this is, it seems to be intelligent enough to not get caught.
Does it kill the people with the sheep?
The only death we've had is from the neighbor, but that was, I believe, well, we know that was Vlad that did that.
I mean, we could watch, I guess, tonight at one of the farms to see if they'll pop up again.
You have to find. You could. I mean, we have a number of farms. There are a couple dozen sheep families that keep sheep that would be worth maybe talking to.
How do you think we should go about it?
I really don't know. I was kind of hoping you would have an idea. We rely on a very small militia force, and that's largely made up of farmers themselves. So there's not much we can do to protect these sheep, because everybody needs to watch their own flock, and if they don't watch their flock, then it seems to be affecting them. So,
well, are the sheep branded?
No, everybody keeps them in their own. I mean, some farmers may prefer it, but most just keep them in their own pens and on their own land. Hasn't been a problem. Why?
Well, I was thinking, why don't we, move the sheep to a different location altogether and see if we can catch this beast? I'm pretty sure that they won't avoid having a whole bunch of sheep at one time in one particular area. I don't think they could pass that up.
So you're suggesting we move all of our sheep into one enclosed area, and in that case, they won't be able to. We can narrow down the location of the attack, I suppose.
Correct. If it's as intelligent as you say, then I don't believe they'll pass that opportunity.
I like this plan. I suppose something like that could work. You may have to convince a few particularly stubborn farmers, but how do the rest of you feel about this plan?
My other plan is that we could pretend to that we could hide. We could pretend to leave exactly one of the flocks unwatched, and that will be the one that we're actually watching. And we could tap that way. Have all the other farmers watch their flocks except for one,
which we will watch
secretly. We could do that little dome thing, maybe, if that would protect us or hide us.
I can make it kind of hard to see.
Can we see out of it?
Yeah.
But they can't see us.
Right.
We could do that.
Can you put the chat for that in here real quick?
Yep. Where is it?
Wow. Opaque from the outside, transparent from the inside.
And we could do it black or really dark green to make it even more harder to see. How many farmers are there with sheep?
She said 24 families.
It's a lot of people. If we wanted to do this tonight, we would have to get approval from all those 24 families. Or just hope that this is the one that's left unguarded and that creature goes to it that night.
I could call a town hall for tomorrow and gather everybody in one place so that this would be an easier event. Otherwise, you're going to be traveling many miles within the day to get to all of these families.
Let's do that.
All right, very well. I will send out our couriers and we can schedule a meeting for tomorrow morning. Unless there's something else you would like to do.
I think that's a great idea. Can I ask you a quick question about Vlad?
Yes.
How long has he been Vlad?
Creepy as shit.
Yes. He was always quiet. We'd never really I had never really come into contact with Vlad until we discovered him after the incident. But I suppose that was about a week ago.
Do any of the farmers utilize dogs to protect their flocks? Dogs or other animals?
Yes. Several do have dogs, and several dogs have also disappeared.
Aww.
And Anna chops her head off.
Whoa, whoa.
It's okay, she left the head, but we have 5 more questions.
Good.
Can they bring those dogs to the town hall meeting?
I suppose I can make that rather odd request.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Are you gonna talk to the dogs, Mako?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sick. Second of all, lady.
I can talk to the dogs too.
I can talk to them if they're dead.
Oh.
Dazeth can talk to them, it just won't
No.
I was like, I think it's a humanoid, and Dazeth can talk to them, they just won't talk back.
Do I need to kill the guy who's going on about mother of the sheep down there? Because I can kill him if needed.
No, we'll deal with that in our own way. We appreciate that, Anna. Thank you.
I try.
Are there what does this room look like? What is it decorated with?
There are a lot of candles that you've seen have burnt all the way down to basically nothing, kind of all over the place. It's a mess right now. You see a portrait on the wall of an old dark elf man. Outside of that, just mostly old mugs. There are a few books on a bookshelf on one side of the room. but not a whole lot in terms of decoration, other than the portrait.
Okay. I'm gonna point at the picture. Who's that?
That would be Luminor, the founder of Phil Rendell, and my great grandfather.
Oh. So you're not married.
I am not.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Just wondering. It's like, I don't know. You're in charge of a whole city, you know.
What?
Might be nice to come home to like a husband or a wife or whatever you're into.
I do just
I don't
fine on my
know.
own. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm gonna
That's
look at
a full
the
ad
I'm
that
gonna look at the
anyone
might
mugs
come home to
thrown
his-
around. I'm sure you do.
If there is nothing else, I should probably get back to work.
I do have one more question.
Yes.
Have you notified the end about this problem with the sheep?
We have not. We were planning on letting them know on their next trip over here, but the tax ship that normally arrives has not yet come by.
Imagine.
Were you at all hopeful that they would assist you in this problem?
Look, we understand your situation with Targos, and we've told Targos that once we get this situation sorted, we can worry about the issues that they bring about. Until this issue is sorted, this is my foremost priority.
Okay. I was just curious what your relationship with the end was like. I appreciate your position, and we will see you at the town hall. Mako will turn around as she has been dismissed.
Thank you. Sorry about my dad again. Kind of don't let him die, but it's okay if he does, you know?
Yeah.
What's the town hall at?
I'll look for it. The town hall will be in the town square. I'm just gonna kind of motion out the front door.
All right. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. And you walk out into kind of mid-afternoon day. It's still misty outside, kind of a gross day.
So
What are you guys doing?
tonight for sleeping, do you want to stay at my childhood home, which might be like a really big mess, or do you want to sleep on the ship?
Sleepover at Inna's.
Yeah. Fun.
Hey, go.
I mean, it does have its benefits because if something
Uh-huh.
in town happens, then we could like, you know, do something.
That's true. That's
actually very true.
That is true.
And we
All
get to
right.
see Inna's house.
I don't think you have a spell that allows you to clean the house, right? Because I know
No, I can make pretty lights.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Yeah. If we visit my childhood house too, you know, maybe there's a few things I forgot back in the day that my dad hasn't destroyed already
Or sold.
or sold.
My bad. I didn't mean to bring that up.
Sounds like you did.
It does feel like you did. But
Well, we
that's
should
okay,
really
I
be more
guess.
sensitive.
Do you want to do anything else in town? This is about all we have.
Okay, then no. No, it's time to go.
All
We
right.
could go- We could go talk to some of the farmers.
Okay.
No, they're calling it. She's calling it town hall. She's got it. She's
Well, yeah, but like,
she's got it. We'll be okay.
Okay.
That's extra work for us, Fallon. We're already gonna have to deal with this monster, maybe. depending on if our plan works.
It's okay. We have Inna.
Exactly. I can kill anything.
And Mako likes to drown people. Laurel turns bright and hits people and summons a weird man. And Dazza falls asleep sometimes.
Yes.
That's will confirm that he does do that.
That's a fight back.
That's will pat him on the shoulder and remind him that his cheek is in one piece currently.
Thank you. Okay, I do have a quick question about that though. Like, because it's magical healing, did it leave a scar?
No, you were able to. No, the magical healing, I think, just completely kind of fixes that.
Yeah, I think if it's done in like before the like realisticness of you like taking a long rest, it like it's gone. Whereas if you take a long rest, it heals like a scar would.
Yeah,
Cool.
I think that
You still
That's
feel the
handy
phantom pain from where you got a chunk of your cheek bit off, but you know.
Yeah, get the figure out of it.
you don't have a creepy hole in your cheek. Don't worry.
Nice.
I was imagining the Two-Face face for that, you know?
I was too, actually.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are standing kind of in the square. You see some people walking in and out of the tent to your right. You see the bar to your left, which seems to have a few more people kind of walking in or around it, and a small temple next to that. Is there anything you guys wanted to do with the rest of your evening, or would you like to head to Anna's house and see what's up in there?
Sleep over.
Sleep over. Sleep over.
Mm-hmm.
Headed to Anna's house?
Mhm.
Yes.
All right. You walk out of town, kind of out of the square, and make your way maybe about a 10-minute hike or so outside of town to a small patch of trees. In between, amongst the trees, you see a small cottage, sort of. Outside of the cottage, you see a number of bottles, just glass bottles, kind of all over the outside of the cottage, along with a number of small barrels similar to that you saw in your dad's cell. Yeah, and so you see your childhood home, albeit probably a bit more of a mess outside than when you were last here.
Well, guys, this is home. Welcome. Please make yourself at home and ignore the mess is something I believe people say. However, in this case, it should be try not to cut yourself on any glass and step and vomit. We'll see what's going on when we get in there. Best of luck.
Hey, get your tiny hut ready, Phasm.
Okay. Well, I have to find a place to set up first.
Oh, well, just in case.
I'm just gonna pluck a few strings as I look around for a dry spot.
Yeah. You walk inside and you kind of enter a mud room sort of thing. It's a small, very small room with a stone ground. You see some old boots kind of laying around. Again, just assume any of the rooms that you're walking into, there are bottles on the ground. Basically everywhere you see there are going to be a number of bottles. This room, there is still a path kind of walking through, but there are a number of bottles here. Passing through that, you enter into a kind of living room / dining room area, and so you see a round table with a number of chairs around it. You notice the smell in here isn't altogether bad, or not bad. It's not awful, but it definitely smells like booze. It smells like a lot of booze. Like it's been just kind of tossed around and laid all over the place. And And so the whole house just kind of has the scent of a kind of a shitty bar.
I'm going to go to the kitchen area and look for food and or water.
Yeah, give me give me an investigation check, because you're really having to search through like a lot of stuff. You find a barrel filled with some kind of liquid.
I'm gonna bring it to the family room and set it on the table. Guys, I found what possibly might be dinner or water. I'm not super sure. It also might be spoiled.
You know, that's a big gap.
I hope everyone brought their rations.
We could also go to the bar.
Crack it open.
I'll crack it open
I'm curious.
from the top though.
Fathom holds his nose preemptively.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, as you open it, you smell definitely the it's definitely rum. It's unmistakable. This is rum.
Does it smell rotten?
I don't think rum rots, but no, it doesn't. It smells like rum.
Guys, it's rum.
Oh,
He really
that's not
does.
so bad.
Yeah, you want a drink?
You just had that?
No, I
Yeah.
didn't.
It's all he does.
I respect it, honestly. Yeah,
All
I
of a sudden, you
respect
guys hear a clanging and crashing of bottles outside.
it. Hey,
The
I
fuck
hide
is
behind
that? I'm
Dazzler.
gonna walk outside, great sword in hand.
Yeah, outside, you guys see a like plump elven woman like leaned over, picking up bottles into a small bag. You just see her kind of like her butt up to you guys as she's picking up bottles into a bag behind.
Is
As
it
you
like
like are behind her.
is it like a big butt?
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about
Aunt
like
Fanny.
thank you. She knows ball. She knows ball.
What?
I was just gonna say that shit. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh wow. What are you doing?
All of a sudden, she turns and the bottles all crash out of her bag again, and she looks at each of you very confused, then stops, puts her hands on her hips, and goes, "Inna Moss Whisper, were you not going to tell me you were in town?"
Who is she?
You know
You
her?
recognize her very distinctly as your neighbor Nola,
Nola!
and she's like, "Come here."
I'm gonna go and give her a big hug and
Yeah.
pick her up.
Yeah, you should pick her up, and this is like a large woman, and she kind of like her feet dangle as you lift her up, and she goes, "Put me down. Enough of this."
I just got into town. I'm here on business actually. But I would never dream of not saying hi to you.
Well, seems like you were inside not saying hi, and she starts picking up bottles again and
I
putting them
just
in her
got
bag.
here.
A likely story.
Are you coming to the town hall tomorrow?
Town hall tomorrow. What for?
The sheep problem. That's why I'm here. That's what I was doing before I said hi to you.
So not a social visit at all then.
No, I went and yelled at my dad in prison, and then
Good.
and
Good. Somebody
then-
needs to.
Yeah, like no one's hitting him to sleep anymore, and I really think that would help the problem if someone would just man up and hit him to sleep.
Or I suppose, getting him a bit of help.
It's not gonna happen though.
Look, he just needs to meet a nice woman or something, and she continues to pick up bottles. I do what I can when he's in jail, but he won't let me help when he's not. And she continues just kind of picking up bottles.
Thank you so much, Noel. And I'm gonna start helping picking up bottles.
Oh, let me help. I feel guilty.
What can we do?
No, it's fine. Every time he's in jail, I do what I can to clean up the house. I keep it as neat as I can. He's in jail quite a lot, so. And then she goes,
My mom would be happy about that.
"Now this is a bit of coincidence. I do also make him nice meals to have when he gets home, so I'm in the kind of currently working on a pot of stew, and I'd be more than willing to bring over a bit to you and your." She kind of looks at the group.
Hi.
Hi.
these are my business associates. We're very professional, very formal.
Oh, yes, you're with the end. Your father talks constantly about it. Well, not really. I think he mentioned it while drunk. He didn't say Inna. He said this girl he once knew, but...
That sounds like him.
Yikes.
Yes, we were at the end. Long story about that, but now we're friends and business associates. Very formal once again, but we would love to.
Of course, I'll be right back over with it. Why don't you do me a favor? You guys pick up the bottles in the house. I'll finish getting these ones upstairs. I'll bring you some soup, and I do have to say, you're not like most of the end who have a tendency to be a bit drunk every night and use that as an excuse to throw up in my strawberry bushes.
We are not. No,
I think that's just Anna.
I'm gonna slap Fathom.
Ow! That's where he bit me.
Over and slap you on the hand.
That's where he bit me.
Enough.
I'm sorry, it's just old habits, you know. But no, we don't get drunk every night. In fact, we found some rum in the house, and we were about to what did you want me to do with that rum?
Well, I suppose if you were about to pour it out, then there's no problem. And then she looked at you each very closely. If you were about to pour it out.
Oh, I don't even like rum. It's nasty.
Rum is bad. Have you seen my dad?
I have.
That's a line, by the way.
Do you want to join us for a drink?
She walks over and pinches each one of yours cheeks and then takes really close at Daz's face and pinches his face really tight. A handsome young man. Now, why couldn't you just settle down with a handsome young man like this and just slaps him on the face and says, anyway, I'll tend to the stew and I'll be back over. You clean up the rest of the bottles. And then she points at each of you. You clean the house. You sweep up in there. You get a nice pot of water boiling so we can have something to drink tonight. And then she looks at Dazeth and again slaps him on the face lightly and says, you just do whatever makes you happy, young man. And then she wanders back down the road.
No. She uses him?
And shake my head and walk away.
Fucking human? No, I'm sorry. No offense, Dazeth. No offense. But damn, I'm cute too. As a button. Damn.
Darrell, Dazeth is married and has kids. I think you're fine.
It's the principle.
I forgot about Dazeth's kids. Quick aside, what are Dazeth's kids' names?
Beth and Zeth.
Beth and
Terrible.
Hang on, let me pull up Get's backstory real quick. I gotta add some stuff.
Gotta go back a few generations. You're human, so it doesn't last very long.
But no, I did that on purpose. I made it a thing where all the Goldwyn family names end with F in some way.
I love that.
Impressive.
It is.
All right. So she heads out to presumably finish her stew. Are you guys gonna do what she said?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Strong lady. Yeah.
half the work was already done. We were outside picking up stuff anyway.
I call boiling water, and I'm gonna run back inside.
Oh, gosh. I guess I'll start picking up bottles.
Yeah, I'm gonna start sweeping.
Mako and his dad.
Mako will help.
Yeah. Will Mako help?
Yeah, Mako will help.
And what does Dazeth do?
Dazeth was told to do whatever makes him happy, so he is playing with the toy bunny.
Oh my god.
Oh.
All right. After about an hour of you all cleaning and tidying up the place to the sounds of Cinderella music, Nola will reappear with a large pot. And the house is in pretty decent shape at this point.
How we do?
Well, looks almost as good if I took half an hour at it, and then kind of just kind of gives you a light slap and starts ladling out stew into different bowls.
Not everyone can be as perfect as you.
But we can all strive to. And she chuckles to herself with the pouring.
All right.
So Nola, what has been the talk of the town lately? I'm gonna say this once we get our stew and stuff.
Yeah.
Catch me up on the gossip that I missed the last few years.
Well, you remember the Terrence boy from down the road a bit?
Yeah, the one with the curly brown hair.
Curly brown hair, short, cute as a damn button, died tragically.
From what?
Jumped right off the cliffs.
Like in a
Like on purpose?
sad way or in a fun way?
Never saw him. No clue. Besides that, not a whole lot till the sheep.
Damn. R.I.P.
Well, damn.
Look, eat your soup. Each of you eat your soup. And you guys, as you're taking a bite, it's phenomenal. Like a top meal in your lifetime, the soup it's perfect. It's exactly what you needed after like weeks of rations and the occasional inn food. It's perfect, nearly. It would be better with the drink you're noticing as you drink your tap water. But besides that,
This is the best damn food I've had in my life.
This is absolutely delicious.
D&D.
mother's recipe.
Feed some of the soup to the bunny because his daughter told him to make sure she was well fed.
She's gonna look over at you and you go, "You remind me exactly of Enna's father when he was younger. A handsome young man, a sailor just like you, and honestly the sweetest person on two legs."
I'm sitting down right now. I'm not on two legs.
And she laughed really hard at that, like a way only like a grandmother could laugh at something.
Fathom stares at Laurel.
He's found his crowd.
Noah, did you happen to find anything from my mom over these last few years turn up?
No, not that I would know of, but your father did always keep a tight lip about her, so.
Yeah. I'm just
I'm
wondering
so
if
sorry
any-
too.
No, I don't think that's right.
Mako's not my mom, Daza. Not all elves are related.
But
A lot of them are, though. No, that's facts. Don't look at me like that. We like to have fun in the bedroom. There's nothing wrong with that. Not me.
She
but-
walks over and slaps you in the back of the head. Oh,
Alright.
I'm so sorry about that. You need another ladle of stew, and pours you more and walks away.
I'm sorry.
You should
Obviously,
be.
I don't want to intrude too much about your business. Good luck with your sheep problem. Let me know if you need anything else, and let's not stop into a town again without saying hi, will we?
I won't, and I'm gonna go give her a big hug.
And she kind of like whispers in your ear she whispers in your ear, "I'm worried about your father," and then says, "You guys can wash up the pot and have it, and I'll bring it back to my place tomorrow. Thank you." And she walks out.
He hit me. I didn't say anything. Was I wrong?
You were being inappropriate.
she hit me twice, and you said nothing when she hit me.
No.
You literally said nothing whenever Inna slapped me.
You deserved it. You were telling on me.
I'm saying we're not gonna say anything if Laurel doesn't also speak up on our behalf.
All right. I guess that's fair. I
And
guess.
also you went on about like how after I got slapped twice, you got annoyed that the old lady hit on me.
You're just like my father.
Whoa.
Whoa, Inna too far.
Whoa.
Daddy.
Mm.
No, it's okay. I've only known my father as an alcoholic, so. Not like that.
Do you need to tell another family member that they're hot, or
How do I kick him out of his own gym?
you can't? I'm powerful.
You little bitch.
All right.
You can't say that.
So Nola left. You had a delightful meal. Christian got slapped, Laurel got slapped. It's getting to be bedtime. How would you like to go about sleeping? There are it should note 2 bedrooms. There's one that's a master bedroom. It has a queen bed, and the other is kind of it would have been Enna's room growing up, and it's got a kind of a small like hay cot kind of thing, which is not the bed that Enna had, but it's the bed that's there now.
She was roughing it. I'll take Enna's cot.
And I will take the bed and say, "There's room for one more person." I
Fathom
don't
jumps
care
in.
who it is, but I kind of do care as well. So I might be so. What do you say?
Fathom jumps in.
Perfect.
Eagerly.
Perfect. I'll keep you safe tonight, Fathom, from any mothers of
Cheek
the
biters.
yeah, sheep biters or whatever the fuck is going on over there.
Yeah. There is room in Enna's room for one more, but it's the floor though.
Do you want us to call Nola back over?
All right. Good night.
Dazeth and Mako.
I know when I'm not wanted.
Dawes will just kind of awkwardly like find a spot wherever.
Yeah, same with Mako.
Sorry, Mako.
Yeah, why give the old woman a bed, right?
Well, she's a hardened sailor. No, she's fine. I was only out there for a couple months. She's a hardened sailor. She's used to the struggle.
Is this Laurel's hating women art?
No, stop it.
It does.
I hate women.
Powerful older women. He has mommy issues. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
It's a complex at this point.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So you all settle in for the night. I'm assuming the same watch order. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
As it gets to sleep in. No shade. No shade. No shade. No shade at all.
And Enna, can you give me a perception check?
Yes, I will. It took me a second. Okay. Average.
Laurel, can you give me a separate perception check as well?
Oh no. I don't like that. Come on. Come on.
Shortly after you guys go to sleep, you notice a dog barking outside.
I'm gonna wake everyone up. Oh, I guess I didn't
For
hear
a
it.
dog?
Yeah, Laurel hears a dog barking kind of in the distance. It's not like you don't have a dog, so it's not yours, but there's a dog barking in the distance that you hear further away.
Okay. Hey, shut up.
That'll do it.
No, is it still barking? I need to know.
Yeah, it definitely is still barking after you half-heartedly yell "Hey, shut up" from within a building. Yes.
I imagine that we wake up, but no one else hears it.
What an inappropriate response.
Whose dog? I'm
Oh
gonna.
my god, dude.
I'm gonna go to the door and I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna say, "Hey, shut up!" Just a little bit louder.
It barks a little bit longer and then it does shut up, but it doesn't seem to be in response to your "Hey, shut up."
He's satisfied because he did it, so he's gonna go back and go to sleep or try to go to sleep.
I feel like the dog is dead.
That's not my problem. No, don't look at me like that. That's not my problem. What can I do to help that dog right now?
Well, sees an old lady hit on someone other than him and just hates the world.
Oh my god. I'm just here to make maps, man.
This session brought to you by Michael Vick.
Oh no.
You're gonna get us canceled.
Oh.
It's your fault.
Next, he's gonna say something about Kanye, and
Oh
all
my
downhill
God.
from there.
Did you guys see the Kanye Asada tweet? It was a bunch of Kanye faces in a taco, and it said Kanye Asada. It was fucking funny. That's good humor.
That's dumb.
Move on.
Back to D&D.
All right. You all awaken after an uneventful night's sleep, other than the barking dog.
Oh gosh.
Can I ask for a favor?
From
Oh, never mind.
I'm sorry. I meant to send that a second earlier.
You're good. I'll be right back, and I'm gonna. Is there a bathroom in this building?
Yeah, there is not. It was an outhouse outside.
I'll be right back, and I'm gonna go sit in the outhouse.
Fathom's a weird one. I bet he ate something.
And I haven't left yet.
Last night that you weren't supposed to? Do you have tummy problems?
now that you're not weird, you're eccentric.
I'm just not. I don't feel too well. I'll be right back.
You sick?
I'll be right back, and I'm gonna go towards the outhouse.
Yeah.
Are we gonna check on him in a little bit?
I feel like he's doing something private right now. Well,
You immature people.
I really got Marshall on that one. I'm
Still-
pretty proud. Marshall and I together is a dangerous combo.
You are middle
Caught me
school.
off guard.
One old lady has this party acting up.
She started it.
Oh my god.
This is that hashtag character development.
Yeah, you're awake. You're in the cabin. It's cleaner than it was yesterday. What are you up
How
to?
long has he been gone?
I don't know. Fathom, how long have you been gone?
About an hour.
About an hour. Where's Fathom?
I'm gonna start cleaning the pot with the soup and stuff in it so I can return it to Noah.
Nobody's gonna.
If you want
I'll
to do
go.
Fathom, I have to go run this pot over to Nola, okay?
Oh yeah, you probably do. Okay, I'll go
I'll be
do it.
back.
I'm gonna go out to wherever he said he was going. He said he was going to the bathroom.
Yeah, there's an outhouse outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna go walk over there.
Dawseth and Mako.
Dawson will follow.
So we'll make go.
All right. So Anna is going over to the neighbor's house to deliver the pot, and the rest of you are going to the bathroom to check on Fathom.
It takes one person to send a message, but that's not my. Anyway, I'm gonna knock on that out.
1 second. And you'll hear some like sniffling, and then Fathom will open the door.
What do you look like? What do you look like? Like your face?
Eyes extremely red. Well, okay, actually, that's really hard because he has like black sclera. So he has like tears streaming down his cheeks.
What's wrong, friend?
I'm good.
You're crying. You're crying, and you've been out here for a little while now. And I know it doesn't take an hour to shit.
Oh, yeah. Just some bad dreams. That's all.
Some bad dream about us?
No, more like a lot of darkness. Like a lot, like forever darkness. Like nothing at all. And then a weird old lady.
Oh,
or at least like a voice. Yeah, she doesn't.
Is real?
I don't know. It wasn't great.
No,
so
exactly what did she say? Exactly.
She doesn't want us to. She wants us to leave.
Like leave what? Like
Phil Rindell.
or
I don't know. She just kept saying that, and it got scarier and scarier, and I didn't like it because it was really dark.
okay. Did she hurt you?
No. She just, like I said, she just kind of kept saying, "Leave Phil Rindell now, or we feast."
What? Or we feast?
Yeah.
Like eat?
I don't know. I
Like
don't know.
eat?
I don't know what else feast might mean, but we might get eaten. Yeah.
Well, I would prefer not to get eaten.
I also don't want to get eaten. I don't want to be here any longer.
Wait, whoa, hold on. We came to solve a problem. Like
I don't.
on a scale from 1 to 10, how scared are you? And be honest.
Just 10.
And don't say 11. Oh.
I'm sorry.
That was a lot.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay. Well, I guess
At this point, Inna, you return from your journey to the neighbor's house. She thanked you, and you were back. You approached the party, who's now talking
Inna,
at the
Inna,
bathroom.
come here.
Yeah, what's up?
He saw the sheep lady last night.
Oh, like the sheep
Like
lady?
the sheep lady, like the one that bit his face. You know, maybe it was a bite, like a vampire.
Oh shit.
I just want to clarify. I did not see her. I just heard her a lot.
In your dreams?
Like a vampire.
Yeah.
No. It's what?
I just heard her. I couldn't see anything. That's the thing. It was very scary, and I don't exactly like complete darkness. And you know,
Do you
all
want
I
to
heard was
hug?
her
I'll give you a
voice.
side hug.
Hey, Fathom.
I'm gonna wrap my arms around your neck and hold you really close.
Fathom. No one's
Yeah.
gonna hurt you while I'm here. I've got
Exactly.
you,
We
okay?
got your back. I'm strong as well. Not as strong as Inna. Actually, I'm not strong at all, but I know spells.
I
We
like you
have
because
to
you glow.
protect the people of Philrendo. You know, people like Nova, you know? They need us. They can't protect themselves. They're very, very weak little beings.
And she made some fantastic stew.
Like seriously, best food ever, right?
Best food ever.
I don't know.
Damn,
Dude,
not even the
we
stew?
can do this.
The stew is really good. Don't get
Do
me
it for the
wrong.
stew.
I just.
It was that scary, bro.
I mean,
we can do this. We can
I do just
save
fine with
this
seaweed. I can
town.
live without stew.
Dawson's gonna ask if you recognize the voice.
Did I recognize the voice?
No, you didn't.
No.
So she just doesn't want us here?
I don't know. She just kept saying, "Leave now. We feast." And I don't exactly have a lot of meat on me, so I don't think I would taste very good.
They're probably talking about the sheep that they'll feast on. If we don't kill this lady, then my whole town will starve.
They could switch to agriculture.
True. Probably not, but true. I think we go to this town hall and maybe other people have had the same message. We can figure it out together, okay?
Okay. Laurel, I'm just gonna hold on to your arm for a bit if that's okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
And then I'll wipe my eyes and officially come out of the outhouse because I assume I've been standing in the doorway this whole time.
You have. Yeah.
Okay. It smells really bad in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go to the town hall.
All right. You guys good to take a quick 5-minute break?
Yes.
Cool. I will do that, and we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Two.
All
And
right.
brought to you once more by Wingstop Brazzers and X Videos. Just because it's free doesn't mean it's not for me. Let me tell you.
I hated that.
I'm sorry. That was off the cuff. I didn't think that was off the cuff. So I promise.
We need to take a break. Christian's leading the rest of the session.
Yeah, that was incredible. All right.
Man.
Oh my God.
Okay. Michaela had to take a call, so we're gonna move past it. Mako is okay with whatever Laurel says. All right, we're moving forward. So yeah, you guys are headed into town, right? For this town hall meeting?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, you make your way the maybe 10-minute hike or so back into town, and you see a number of people have kind of started gathering in the square. And as you approach, you see Narina. She seems to be she's kind of set up a box at one side of the square, and she's standing on top of it, and she's kind of like looking around on it. And when she sees you, she's going to jump off the box and hurry over toward you, and she's going to run up to Enna and kind of get close, and she's going to say, Vlad died last night.
Vlad?
Yeah. The crazy guy in the cell.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but his neck was broken.
Oh,
And
shit.
he seems to have been drained of blood.
Like a vampire.
There weren't any bites.
Is my dad okay?
He seems fine. He was passed out in whenever we found him.
What about the guard?
The guard was fine. The structure seemed to be unaffected.
He's throwing daggers at Fat.
Put a hand on Fathom's shoulder and say, "You might be food poisoning."
Thank you.
Okay.
I think my friend Fathom has some stuff to say to you as well.
Yes.
I just had a really weird dream last night, and I kept hearing this old lady's voice, and she just kept saying, "Leave Phil Rendell now, we feast." And there was a lot of darkness and.
Oh. Well, that certainly is unnerving.
I think it was related to this whole mother of the sheep thing.
I'd say it sounds like it is. He was being affected at night in his dreams, is what he kept saying. Are you feeling okay now, Fathom?
No, I actually feel considerably weaker than I did yesterday, which isn't a lot to say because I'm not usually really that strong, but I feel a lot worse off.
You're not feeling any urges or desires to maybe kill somebody?
No, I don't. If anything, I try not to kill people.
That's my job.
That's her job.
Are there vampires around here?
No.
Or werewolves?
No.
Okay.
I'll begin the meeting. If you all will, I'll call upon you at some point. Thank you. And she's gonna rush back over to her box that she stands up on top of. She's gonna call everybody's attention. And yeah, she'll kind of address this problem that they've been having. Many of you have lost sheep or dogs, our dear friend she's gonna talk about the person who was killed, and then she's going to mention that Vlad was found dead last night, mysteriously and seemingly paranormally. And so it's of the utmost importance that we all come together and try to solve this issue. And so she's going to motion towards the group of you. She's going to say they had the idea to group all of your sheep together and create one bait for this threat. And at this, you're going to hear a number of cries of like disbelief and anger, and they're not seemingly happy about it. And she seems to have kind of lost control of the this meeting as these farmers all shout over each other.
I'm gonna stand up on the box and have what's her name get off of it.
Oh, step aside.
Everyone, I know this has been a problem for a really long time, and I grew up here. I'm sure you guys know me. I'm Enna. My dad's the drunk. You know him. Sorry about whatever the fuck he's done to you guys. Not my fault, right? Anyway, so that was our first plan. But we really want to help you. We can fight whatever it is, whether this is some type of magical creature, or if this is some big person or animal or monster that is eating and destroying these sheep and apparently glad. If we don't want to combine all the sheep into one area, what I suggest is that we have all the other farmers watch sheep tonight. We have one farmer obviously not watch his sheep, and we will be in hiding in a magical little area. My group will be hiding and waiting for whatever monster that comes and takes the sheep. And we will attack, we will pounce on it. This may mean that you may lose a sheep or two, but it will mean that we save the flock.
Anna.
Yeah.
I have a suggestion.
Okay.
Farmers, each of you, if you are willing, donate your weakest sheep so that you don't lose anything. Your weakest sheep, and we will all watch that sheep and use it as bait.
Why should I give any of my sheep to you? I don't know about you. I don't know of anything happening.
You know me.
Why should I give my sheep to you?
Or the monster can take your sheep regardless.
We're your only chance here.
What y'all done in the past has not worked.
Can Enna and or Laurel? No, Enna and Laurel give me charisma checks.
My gosh.
Enna's really good at that.
Yeah, I know, but Enna keeps getting in positions where she's trying to be charismatic. I love it.
Can I have an intimidation check?
It didn't sound like an intimidation to me, but
Oh, not the 20 on the other side.
Yeah, that one
A
hurts.
luck roll.
Hey, I got a nat 20 with a -1. How's that for you, boy?
Yeah, they seem keen on Laurel's plan, aside from the one that shouted at him. But after a little bit of convincing, he also seems to be on board.
You see it. You see the vision.
And it's like, okay, yeah. I'm the muscle here.
Narina is gonna kind of pat Anna on the back, like reassuringly, as she steps off of the box.
I do look a little defeated.
That's fair. Narina is going to say, okay, so we will collect our weakest sheep and send them to Enna. May we keep them at the empty pasture at your father's farm?
Of course, definitely.
That may be a good place for this.
Home field advantage.
Okay. Then in that case, let's get to work, and Yes, the future of Phil Rindell is in your hands. She's gonna
Tonight
motion
we
towards.
solve this problem, and I want to see if I can get the crowd to go with me.
Give me another charisma check. Let's do it.
Oh my god. Please. Oh my god.
I was gonna give this one an advantage because you yelled it. You did it.
Wow.
Yeah,
This
they
girl
just
fucking
seem
sucks
really-
like her dad.
Hey!
Yeah, they just seem very
Hey yo.
put by Inna's whole
I think it's
Oh my
fair.
god.
just Inna's
Good
person.
thing I have my blanket now.
Cried.
I'm gonna pat Inna on the shoulder. My gosh.
Fucking fair.
All right.
Oh,
What?
did they bring their dogs?
Oh yeah, a number of them do have their dogs with them.
If there's any way to, if you have your dogs come over yonder and we can talk to them.
We sure can.
All right. Yeah, a number of them as the meeting kind of disperses and people head out to look at their flocks and do their thing. 3 people have brought their dogs to this meeting, and so you have one dog that is kind of a shepherd dog, like an Australian shepherd type dog. Another one which is a German shepherd type dog, and so these are both like very serious looking shepherd dogs. And then one person brought their Rottweiler, who is kind of laying there drooling on the ground.
All right.
No doodles.
No doodles, sorry.
Okay, so, I would like to speak with them.
Have fun.
All right.
I believe it's this one, right? So I'm gonna.
If you do speak with animals, yeah, just post the chat for it real quick. The knowledge and awareness. All right. Go ahead and ask your question.
First of all, hello, sirs and ma'ams. I understand that you guys are busy guarding your herds. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you mind telling me what you're guarding them from?
Any I'm trying to be an Australian.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Allow me. Guten Tag, mein Fräulein. You see, I protect from the wolves and such.
Nothing else? A little bit scarier, more menacing? Something that has been stealing multiple sheep? You haven't heard anything amongst the other animals about any monsters?
Yeah, I've heard rumors and rumblings.
I heard this is the Rottweiler.
Yeah.
I heard there was a dragon.
A dragon?
A dragon.
Who told you it was a dragon?
Just intuition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What?
we might have all told him there was a 9 dragon. A bit of a joke, if you will.
So, Mr. Shepherd,
Yeah,
your herd,
yeah,
have you lost any sheep to this monster?
yeah.
How often?
Uh, 9.
Not often.
like 9?
Or no?
Oh yeah, no, sorry.
nine.
No, that's nine sheep. Yeah.
Oh.
I thought you just said no.
You see the dog like cock his head and one ear flop down, like very confused.
Do you guys have any idea where, like when you're guarding, where this thing is coming from?
The Australian Shepherd is going to stare at you and drool.
I feel like Brutus knows, and he looks over at the Rottweiler.
Well, it's a dragon, so it comes from the sky, obviously.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, 50-50 the sky or land.
Can I talk to people while I'm talking to animals?
The owners are standing near their animals as you bark at them.
Can I ask the humans? Does anyone have any questions that they want to ask these dogs?
Dawson, well, you'll see Dawson fidgeting with his hands and raise his hand.
Yes, Dawson?
Do they want to be pet?
It's not the worst question in the world. Mako will ask, do you guys want to be pet?
Yeah, they'll go fucking crazy. Like,
Yeah. They're like, I'm
Okay.
a foodie, so yeah, I'll please consider.
Okay, I'll say, yeah, Dawson, go, feel free to pet them. Does anyone else have any questions that they want to ask the dogs? Okay, so I can't ask that question.
But Dawson will ask if dogs can understand sheep and if they heard the sheep say anything.
Oh, yes, Mako will ask that question.
We should talk to you.
I heard the sheep yell something about a dog, and then I assume it was attacked by a dragon.
Good to know that. Okay.
Animals can talk to each other.
Yeah.
Y'all remember Babe? Yeah.
We should have Mako talk to the sheep.
Like,
I was worried that they were going to be too dumb.
There.
they probably are. Yeah, you
Have
wouldn't-
any of, I'm gonna ask the dogs, have you seen anything? Like any physical, have you heard anything? Is there any noticeable change whenever something comes to take the sheep?
Yeah. Have you ever seen like a fat person devour a chicken?
Sure.
I heard sounds like that, but that's it.
Oh, so it kills the sheep there. It doesn't take them somewhere else.
He like cocks his head again. I was under the impression that the pets wouldn't stop.
Please continue to pet the dogs.
Dawson's full of watch.
So the question, this beast kills the sheep on location? It doesn't take it to a secondary location? Okay. Thanks for your time. And then yeah, Mako will look for a bird or something.
Dawsith will be continuing the questioning with who is a good boy.
Rolls over on his back and just like, yeah.
And then Mako will thank the farmers for their time.
Yeah, they're gonna kind of nod, look suspiciously at you, and then take their dogs away.
Dawsith will be noticeably disappointed.
All right, it's about midday. The group is kind of dispersed. What are y'all up to?
Let us prepare
Yeah,
for our ambush.
I agree with that. I think we need to go back to my childhood home and start setting shit up for the night, getting our weapons ready, making sure we have a plan, building our little fort.
Maybe we should go see if Defina and Shazana might want to come, or if they're even okay.
Oh, that's
And
a good
Para?
idea.
Oh, that'll be fine.
Yeah, let's go check out on them.
No, okay.
You just want to sleep on the boat, Fathom?
I don't think we can if we want to keep an eye on the farms and stuff.
Oh, so you want to fight?
Yeah, we need him.
Yeah, I gotta hide us.
I thought you were trying to turn tail.
No, I just want to make sure Defina and Shazana and Pero are okay. I don't know if they had any weird dreams or not.
Let's go check on them either way, catch them up to speed at the least of why we'll be here for a second.
I mean, the worst thing that can happen is that they're just not there. That's the
Or
worst.
dead.
Why would you guys say that?
No, I'm just saying the worst thing. So we're prepared. The worst thing that can happen.
Oh my god.
I mean, I think the worst thing would be that a dragon is attacking.
And that the Rottweiler was right.
Yeah, I think that would be the worst.
We would have to go apologize to him.
If he survives the dragon attack.
I think it's a dragon. Yeah, we'd have to apologize.
But
All right,
can we
let's
go? Yeah, just a quick stop by, make sure they're okay.
Cool. Yeah, you get back to the boat. You see, first you see Defina. She seems to be attempting to fish off of the back of the boat, and you see Pero talking to an irritated Shazana on the front of the boat.
Pero, you catch anything?
You see him kind of like turn around like, oh, yeah, we'll finish this conversation. You would not believe this idea I had for a story. Two people looking out over the front. One person holds the weight. I'll tell you about it later. I'll show you
I
later.
hate you.
Yeah, guys. No, we caught a couple fish, but nothing big.
Oh,
He looks confused why you guys are all shaking your head right now. Like,
It's an original idea. What?
Is it easy to get on the boat? Or do we have to get in a little rowboat and swim out?
No. There is actually a dock in Philrindo.
Okay.
It's a very small dock, but it's big enough for a sloop.
Okay. I'm gonna run on board and hug Defina and sob.
Yeah, she'll actually embrace you back. She
your
gives
emotional anchor. Love to see it.
a warm hug back. It's comforting.
And I'm just gonna tell her about my dream and just cry on her for a second.
Oh.
Oh man.
Yeah, she looks visibly startled by by his description. Fathom is a storyteller, and he did not spare any details.
I'm sorry. I just really wanted to come see if you were okay.
Yeah, we assumed that you were all going about your business, and we stayed on the ship as you told us to. So
we're finished up here then, right?
No, we have yet to do the thing that we came here for. We do have a plan for tonight, though.
Shazana, and I'm gonna walk over and sob into her for a second.
Shazana has gone down below deck at this point. She, as soon as Pero left, made her way downstairs.
But we were wondering if we could use Defano.
Oh my god!
Defina.
You know how much time
Really
we
not good
spend
with names.
crafting
Yeah.
these names?
Crafting.
Kara, you know how long it takes us to craft a name?
About
Click of a
14
button.
seconds.
It shouldn't take you any time. Okay.
Just throw letters together and see what sticks.
Yeah. If you guys wanted to come fight, maybe not Pero, but everyone else.
No, don't exclude Pero. Pero,
Wait,
can you fight?
Why not Pero?
Pero, can you fight?
Do you fight?
He's the only one that can run the ship properly. Without him, we'd be sitting next to the
Someone
water.
has to stay on the ship.
Actually, Pero, yeah. Somebody has to stay on the ship, and we want you because you're the best.
Well, just knows directions and Mako fires really well. I'm useless.
Can I get? What was that?
Oh no,
Maya?
I heard that too.
was that me?
I didn't hear anything, so it might have been us.
I thought it was your laptop, Kara. Anyway, can
I'm
one
getting
of
a
the
new laptop soon.
can one of y'all roll me a persuasion check at
Wait,
advantage?
What
One
are
of
you
the three of
persuading him
you.
to do?
stay
Dawson
on
has
the
a
ship.
+4 to persuasion.
Wait, he wants to
Joseph
come?
didn't say shit.
Wait,
I also
Joseph
have a
with
plus 4 to persuasion.
Joseph knows his job.
Joseph should talk more. Why are
Yes.
the rest of you
Oh my
fuckers
God,
talking?
JK.
Arrow's gonna wander over to Daza and he's gonna give him kind of like a bro hug and be like, Daza, what should I do?
Oh, you're fine on the ship. Just tell me about all the fish you catch whenever we get back.
We'll catch them together when you get back. How's that?
That's
And he kind of
true,
punches
yeah.
you on the arm and then goes and takes a seat and goes, I'll watch the ship. And kind of puts his feet up.
That's a team player right there.
I love him. Also, a nat 20.
Daza
Yeah.
was ready.
He was ready. This was his moment.
He gave the greatest speech about the
Defina
virtues of
will
fishing.
Defina will be willing to do whatever you yeah, I'll go with you if you think that I should. Shizana is again below deck, so somebody's gonna have to go try to convince her to come along.
Oh,
Nah,
she
she
doesn't
doesn't-
stay on the ship. Fuck her.
Yeah, Shizana can stay.
Yeah.
Or can we
Defina-
ask Pharaoh like what that all is about?
Why she look angry?
I'm not sure. I was trying to make her feel at home and comfortable on the ship. Defina, right? I was telling her stories about our adventures and how
Yeah. Pero is being very welcoming.
Were you hitting on her?
I would never. This is
Tara.
a job. This is a business.
Youngin.
taken very seriously.
Pero.
Youngin. Come on, man.
Keep
You
it
know
in your
better.
pants.
Defina, did I ever pull it out of my pants? When I pull it out of my pants, you will know, okay?
I hope that's not an option.
I will admit he never physically pulled it out of his pants.
Thank you.
But it was close.
So
It was
if
close.
the option arose, he would have. And he's going to then turn and start walking off of the ship. Are you guys coming?
Pero, come on. Keep it in your pants.
Oh my gosh.
Look, I'm
Hey,
writing
let it cool down. Let it cool down.
screenplay, and I'm trying to share my ideas. And he goes and sits down.
I love him.
Maybe Defina needs to stay
trying to-
here and make
Maybe,
sure
right?
She's kill Pharaoh.
Still kill him.
Defina, would you mind staying here and protecting Pharaoh?
I would
from
love to
Shizana?
go smash heads, please.
Do it. Let's kill some bitches.
All right.
Pharaoh, if you hit on her and you die, we're selling your dad's boat. Bye.
No, that's crazy, Fathom.
It's, you know,
That wasn't needed. I could have just
feel
told
like
him to
it
calm
was.
down. A simple chill out would have sufficed.
it's just assurance.
All right. You guys clearly see Dazeth attempting a fist bump with Pero after,
Oh.
after this
But
conversation.
you can tell he's trying to hide it too.
He has like his hand up in front of it.
Not the fucking heavy armor making a 2 somehow worse than the 6 you rolled. That's right.
That's bad.
Defina will turn and say, I think he's harmless. I think he's an idiot though. If you'd like me to stay, I can, but I would love to get out and see some action.
No, he's a kid. He'll be okay. Just hopefully he doesn't die while we're gone.
I suppose I cannot promise anything in that regard.
That bad,
She's
huh?
a bit of a wild card.
Yeah.
Wild card bitches.
That's the fashion name for next time.
All right. Where are we headed?
My house.
Oh. Lead the way.
Sorry, I actually thought that was Brendan speaking, not Athena, but okay. Yeah, we're going back to my childhood home. I can't wait to show you. It's much cleaner than we found it yesterday. And on the way in, I'm gonna mildly fill her in about what we've known, including stuff about my dad and Glad that died.
As you walk and you talk to Defina, it seems like she might be warming up to you a little bit. She shares a kind of troubled childhood with you. Neither of her parents were around, and she kind of grew up on the streets in Lenora.
Yeah.
I will give her a handshake at the end of our conversation.
She seems to appreciate that. And you arrive back at your childhood home in the early afternoon, mid-afternoon.
So first things first, I think we should eat, drink, and probably take a little rest because we're not going to be sleeping tonight. But we will want to make sure that we've got scouts that are happening. Like where do we want to set up our little hut?
By the sheep.
So for this hut, can we make it so that it's impossible to see, or is it just going to be extremely hard to see?
It's just going to be opaque in color. I might hang on. Let me pull that back
You
up.
can make it any color.
Yeah, any color. Would I be able to kind of like give it like a mottled color?
Let me see what it says. Yeah. Of any, it says the dome is opaque of outside of any color you choose.
Okay.
What did?
Like if I wanted to make it kind of like a mottled like brown and green, would I be able to do that, or does it have to be like one solid color?
Hank, what do you think? My initial instinct is that you could choose multiple colors. You can't. I don't think
Yeah,
you can choose an ornate pattern, but
yeah, it's not like art where you can have it like look like a backdrop. But I like that you could blend colors. You can't do like full-fledged camouflage, but you could definitely blend colors to give it like kind of help with it.
Splotches of green and brown makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I would like then.
Cool. All right, so for reference, outside of Enna's dad's house, or Enna's house, I guess. There are sparse trees. There's kind of a stone wall right out back. And is there anywhere specific, like relative to these things, that you would like to put the tiny hut?
If we can put it against the stone wall so that it's watching our back, I think that would be best, and we can make it kind of more gray colors. Would that still give us a view of the field?
If you're on the inside of it, you can definitely do that, yeah.
What do you guys think?
I'll put it wherever you want me to.
Pause.
Why is this one old lady made all of us so horny?
Did you say horny?
What did I
What are you
just
talking about?
or just the innuendo right there. Sorry.
What did I miss?
I heard, I was not paying attention, and all I hear is "I'll put it where you want it" or something.
Oh.
I did
Oh
not
my
hear the
goodness.
context, so you understand what I thought.
Delightful old woman.
All I can say is Inno wants dome and Fathom's willing to oblige.
Oh god.
Oh, that's
I gotta go. Gotta go.
Oh, that's awful. Okay.
no. This will get us that. This will get us that browser sponsor for real.
That's
Get us-
what we're doing.
Get us moved to the premium page.
Mm.
Damn right.
When do we actually start getting the money for this?
one of
Christian's
these
been getting
days.
it. He's using it on Wingstop, one of our other sponsors. Wingstop.
Using a sponsor to fuel another sponsor, you know, double dipping,
Chaotic energy.
chaotic.
Okay.
But I think we should put it against the stone.
Okay.
Hey,
All right.
quick question: do y'all have the house up? This for the
Like-
dream house.
What?
I'm gonna send
Like
you
the
a
actual house.
picture.
I don't have a map of the house. No.
Gotcha.
I feel safe now.
Good.
Thank you.
Is there anything you want to know about the house?
No, that was just it.
Okay.
This is perfect, actually.
This is perfect. All right. Yeah, you can kind of scout out an area behind the house to place your tiny hut.
How do you feel now, Marshall?
A little spooked, not gonna lie. Why do the windows look like that?
Shut up! I drew it quickly, okay?
It's a monster house.
There's literally
man.
there's a rectangle
That would have
option.
taken too long. I used the little paintbrush. Calm down. I got rid of it. Brendan, thank you for the dead body.
I did not draw that actually.
Oh, who was that?
Somebody
me.
changed their color. Those sneaks.
My best
Get the
guess.
fuck out of here.
It would be Dazza.
I swear it wasn't me. It was actually somebody fucking.
I don't
God damn it.
believe you. It's literally your color.
It was me. I can tell you that.
Who drew the hat on the main map?
It was my house, too.
On the main map?
I drew
Drew
body
the
on-
hat in the dying body.
All right. Yeah. So you guys set up. Is there anything else you wanted to do tonight?
Nope. Just be ready.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure that everyone takes like a short rest so we don't get too tired.
We can do that in the dome too, because it's not concentration.
But that only lasts for 8 hours, so I figure we don't set up the dome till it's sunset.
I can do it as a ritual so it doesn't consume like spell slots.
Oh,
Ah,
whoa.
It just takes a little longer, but yeah.
Never mind.
never.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy?
Nope.
No, not lemon squeezy.
No, not that one.
Oh, damn.
Okay. So would you like to just go to sleep in your? So the farmers are gathering their sheep kind of inside the stone wall.
Bring them in. Can you describe the sheep for me? I want to know if they kept their end of the bargain.
Wait, you think they would have given you better sheep than?
I mean, you know, I was very persuasive.
Tell him
Oh.
then.
Yeah, but the sheep are definitely shitty looking. The ones that they bring.
You gotta throw in like one good one for it to be, you know, real lively.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can see the sheep. They bring them. A number of farmers kind of give you wary looks, I'd say. They're like, "Ah, you better not be like fucking with us, you know. That take our sheep."
You're not losing shit. Fucking farmers trying to help them, and sorry.
How does he really feel?
Yeah. Feeling heated. You rolled
Got to
that.
do a good deed, and they're ungrateful. I'm not asking for the moon. I'm asking for a shitty sheep.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. Now we know how he feels. And yeah, night. What's up?
What's up?
Hank, did you have something?
No.
Oh, okay. Night falls. And Hank, can you control Defina?
Yep.
Can everybody give me a perception check
I
for
sure
your watch
can.
at night?
That's wisdom, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Dang, are you serious?
Oh, Athena didn't see shit.
Athena couldn't find hay in a haystack.
Now you right.
You the could
Nope.
Dirty 20 for Fathom.
Dirty 20. Okay. All right. So the night progresses and middle of the night passes and nothing happens. And as day begins to turn to, or as night begins to turn to morning, just at kind of dusk, Mako, you hear a snarling, crunching, and then the stamping of kind of the running of hooves of kind of a running sound as a number of creatures seem to be running away from something.
I immediately wake everyone up.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
It's time.
What's up? Let's go.
Make sure everyone knows the direction and what exactly I heard.
Yeah.
If they can't hear it themselves at that point.
Can we see it? Anything?
You can see a couple of dead sheep outside of your shelter and a dark shadow kind of moving behind them.
Shit.
All right, guys. This is our time. Let's go. And Enna is going to start sprinting towards the dark shadow.
All right, I respect it. Laurel is going to bring out his fae.
Okay.
Can Mako
And
cast detect magic?
As Enna, which one is you?
I'm the one that's running.
Oh, that's you. Okay. As you sprint towards the sheep, two large beasts appear in front of you. Kind of blending into the shadows.
Oh shit.
And with that, we're gonna call it for tonight.
Ooh.
Love it.
I don't like that.
I think that's fair because it take a while, but like
I like it.
It is dead.
Gone.
You know, right?
Meet 6 o'clock next week for the service.
R.I.P. Enna.
No one else is leaving the dome because we're not gonna deal with that.
She got it. She got it though.
Yeah, she's big and strong. She's in a.
Seems like it's her hometown.
the
So.
thing is, I'm not enraged, so there's that. But Enna's kind of an idiot. And she would sprint out.
I'm just saying, it's
You better
not
get in it
Defina's
fast.
hometown. It's not where Defina is from.
It's a really shitty drink that I made.
Cool.
Like,
Good job, guys.
yeah, that was wild. I'm gonna stop